What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Goblin, and today I am coming in with a story time for you guys about my first day of school. I have had a ton of people ask me to make stories about school and just school-related stuff, and now that the school year is back in full swing for pretty much everybody, in fact, at this point, I'm pretty confident it's everybody that attends public school or private school even, either way, the school year's back, so I figured I would tell the story of my first day of school with many more school stories to come. So, drop a like on this video if you guys enjoy, and let's dive into it. So, my first day of school, okay? I wake up this morning and, I'd had a decent amount of sleep the night before. I got maybe 5 hours. I mean, it was actually not that much at all, but, I couldn't sleep not because I was excited or anything like that, but because I didn't feel like sleeping. I was like, no, summer can't be over yet. I'm not letting this happen. So, I got jack shit for sleep, decent, I guess, amount. I mean, it was okay, but I showed up to school, seeing all my friends again that I hadn't seen in a while. I was like, hey, what's up? Saying hey to all those school friends that you don't really chill with outside of school. So I go to my first class, okay? I got my schedule in hand, got my little assignment notebook where I put all my homework in. I got everything with me, got my backpack on, I got the first day back to school, fresh outfit, the drill. So I show up to my first class, sit down. Not really many people I talked to that much in that class, so, there's wasn't really too excited about that one. And then I just said that's, whatever, you know what I meant, boys. But anyways, so, sit down, teacher comes in, okay? Everything seems fine, she's a older woman, and then she goes on about how, we can't use her staplers or, paper clips, or we can't use any of her materials. And that's something I'd never been told before. Typically if a teacher leaves the staplers out on their desk, it is, for the students to use, but she said, yeah, you can't use those. If you use my staplers and all that stuff, you can't do it. So my first class was in a concentration camp, and I wasn't too excited about that. So then I went to my second class, which is Spanish, and this is, to date, I've been in school for about 2 or 3 weeks at this point. This is probably my worst class still. I actually, this might be one of my worst classes of high school. I hate this teacher with such a burning passion. Let me give you guys a summary of this guy, okay? This dude, alright, he comes in, nothing wrong with him, okay? He's this Latino, I think he's Spanish, he wears very tight fit clothes. You could tell this man definitely loves Spain, he's got a passion for it. Always has those button down shirts where he unbuttons the top 3 buttons so you can just see his bare chest, because undershirts are forbidden in Spain. And this man, okay, he takes everything so seriously, okay? I walked into class one time with my earbuds in, alright, and this man took my phone. I wasn't using it in class, the bell hadn't rang yet. I wasn't using it in class. The bell hadn't rang yet. This man took my phone. I was about to throw the one to them. I was like, all right, we're taking this outside right now. I'm fighting you. And this man, okay? If you're every time anyone in the class talks or even seems like they're not paying attention, he goes on this whole rant about, he's just gonna laugh when he sees us fail. And I swear to God, if I had Google Glasses, I would record this and upload it, make a compilation of it, because he does it at least 3 times a class period. I swear to God on that. But anyways, it was a shit class. Not many people I knew. Third period is my lunch period, and third period's at 9 in the morning. So I mean, it's probably the worst lunch period, because I'm sitting there eating pizza for breakfast, and it's this is so awful. So I don't really eat when I go to lunch. If I do, I get a wrap or some shit. But I have a lot of friends in lunch, so that's an upside at least. We go outside, sit around, eat, and go to the library, do homework, all that kind of shit. Fourth period, I am retaking geometry to replace my grade from last year, because geometry is a sophomore class in my school. I don't know if that's how it is across the nation or the world or wherever you guys are. But anyways, fourth period is geometry. Same teacher I had last year. She likes me, thank God. But a bunch of underclassmen in that class. I'm one of 2 juniors in that class, I think. So I'm not a huge fan of that class. It's not really much. But then we go to my 5th period class, which is visual media. And visual media is also a class I'm retaking to replace my grade. I retook a couple classes just to try to up my overall GPA. And this teacher, we have a mutual dislike for each other. I don't like her. She doesn't like me. It's just kind of how it is. But the class is really easy because pretty much if you know how to make a thumbnail on YouTube, you can pass the class. That's essentially how it works. But of course there are a couple of decent friends in there. Not really all that many people. One of my really good friends is in there. But other than that, it's a pretty okay class. Let me go to my 6th period, which is AP Gov, Advanced Placement Government class. Definitely my hardest class, actually. This class is hard as fuck. We get 10 pages of notes a night, I think, for homework. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. It's a really, really hard class, but I like it. There's a decent people in there. The teacher's pretty laid back. It's overall a fun class, and it's kind of different. I kind of like AP classes a little better than normal ones just because it's a different environment. It's something new for me. I haven't taken an AP class in high school yet. I'm not necessarily a dumb kid. It's just I don't really apply myself in school, so I never decided to take any AP classes until this year. I was like, fuck it, it's junior year. I'm going ham. So far I'm enjoying it, but I will fill you guys in with some stories on that class later on. And then you go to my 7th period class. I have basically, okay. So how my school works is there's like PE, right? And PE is mandatory all 4 years through my high school, which is, from what I've heard from other people I've spoken to that go to other schools, is pretty unusual. But, for us, that's just how it's always been. I've done PE ever since kindergarten. But anyways, I picked, there's like different like things you could pick. You could pick like table tennis, you could pick a flag football. You've got body sculpt, which is like full body workout. I picked weightlifting just because that's like the standard class that most guys take if table tennis or tennis and I think it's like badminton or some shit, tennis and ping pong. I don't fucking know. Either way, if that class is full, because that's supposed to be the easiest one, then everyone picks weightlifting. So I got into weightlifting. Pretty decent class. It's actually a workout if you like apply yourself, which I normally do. But I bench solid 10 pounds. You know me. I mean, I'm just making gains. But anyways, let me get to my 8th period class. And oh my god. This man, okay? This motherfucker hates me. My 8th period earth science class. This teacher hates me. Like, he actually wants to throw the ones with me. I don't think I've ever had a teacher who's disliked me so strongly. I remember, okay, second day of school, I think it was. No. It was like the second week, maybe. I pretended to spark a blunt in class, okay? This man saw it. He immediately just knew. He knew he wanted to fight me. It was awful. It's not much to say about this class. It's decent, I guess. But, first day of school this year actually wasn't all that eventful. My last year, first day of school was a lot more interesting, to say the least. But this year, it's been pretty lame so far. So I don't know. I mean, I'll fill you guys in with some stories. Let me know if you guys want to hear more school stuff or not. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.